Record. We are recording. Okay. So, good morning, everyone. We're outside on this beautiful day doing our Rebirth Fitness Yoga All Levels class. If you have a strap or a belt, you can grab that. The other prop you can use is a block, any size block, or a pillow or folded up blanket. And today we're gonna start in a comfortable cross-leg seated position, sitting in the center of your mat. And since our teacher trainees, today we're gonna be learning about mudras so that I can keep in line with the theme for our teacher trainers. So we're gonna do 4 mudras today that I'll teach you and 3 tomorrow in class. So the reason behind doing a mudra, it's actually translated to be seal, like a not like the animal seal, like that seal, but actually seal like you would seal off an envelope. For example, the chin mudra is touching your thumb and index finger together. So you're creating a seal, a closed energy circuit that can circulate through and allow energy flow to break through blockages in the body, similar to acupuncture, acupressure, by pressing on these certain points and closing off and connecting the sides flow better with energy. So the first mudra that we're going to talk about is our chin mudra or Gyan mudra. And this is usually done in a meditation. So the index finger represents you, pointing outward, and the thumb represents me because it's pointing inward. And then when we connect the two together, that is unifying you and me together as a universal connected consciousness. So as we place the palms face up, the rest of our fingers point towards the ground. Extend your elbows and press the backs of the hands and the wrists on the knees. Sitting up tall, feel your spine elongate, relax your shoulders. Close your eyes and start to breathe. Breathe in and out of your nose only. As you inhale, feel the lowest part of your abdomen fill like a balloon. As you exhale, feel the belly button pull in toward your spine. Breathe into the lowest part of your abdomen first. Then feel the ribs expand outward and the chest lift, filling your lungs full of fresh oxygen. As you exhale, feel the chest come closer to the spine, ribs move in towards each other, and belly button pulling in and up. And slow down your inhale and exhale, breathing deeper and fuller breaths. As you ground into the floor and center yourself, clearing your mind of the past and the future thoughts, only staying present with your breath. Noticing if you feel an energy flow around the palms as they're face up, open to receiving energy, open to receiving anything the universe has to offer you, whatever you want to manifest. Feel that energy flow circuit as you create that seal, releasing any blockages. Notice the flow from fingers index finger to thumb, thumb to index finger, circling around, connecting you, unified consciousness, bringing you into this meditative state. And knowing in your heart and soul that we are all one, we're all connected. Set an intention for the whole world. Set an intention that's positive, full of love, peace, compassion. And set an intention for yourself. It may be the same intention, it may be something more focused, an individual intention for this class, or maybe an intention for the entire year, maybe similar to the group or world intention. And then relaxing your elbows. So now the palms are face up on your knees, and gently flutter your eyes open. As we come back into the room. And now begin to take both knees over to the right. I'll mirror you. And your feet and knees are staggered. As you inhale your right arm up and over, behind your back, press into the ground. The back of left hand comes on the outside of your right thigh. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist and look over your right shoulder. Turn your head, look over your left shoulder. Notice where you're feeling this in your hips and your back. It's a little different from twisting with the feet and legs crossed. Come back to center. Plant the feet into the ground. Hug the knees to your chest. Bring your forehead to your knees. And then inhale, lift and drop the knees over to the left. Feet are staggered. Left arm comes up, circling the shoulder as you press into the ground behind you. Notice the lift and length of the spine as your hand and arm are close to your back, not far away here. You want to be close so you can press and lengthen the spine taller. Right back of hand presses against outside of left thigh and knee. Look over left shoulder. Twisting. This is called Bharadvajasana pose. It's a level 1. And then later we'll try our level 2. Notice again your QL, your low back, your hip. Turn your head, look over your right shoulder. Breathe. And coming back to center. Release. Pull your knees to your chest, forehead to knees. And this time lift your feet off the ground so you're just balancing on your sit bones. Drop the feet down and pull the bottoms of the feet together. Heels come close to you. And first, peace finger grip your big toes. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips so your back is flat and chest extends forward. And you're keeping the bend only in the hips, not rounding your spine. Lengthen the chest out towards past your toes. And then release, use your elbows to push the knees down. Cup your hands over your feet or grab the bottoms of the feet and round forehead to your toes. Tuck your chin in towards your throat. Bring the elbows in towards your sides of your body. Breathe. Notice the inner thighs. And slowly coming up. Cross your ankles. So if you're on your mat long ways, I'll turn this way. And I want you to roll over your ankles into your tabletop position. Tucking toes, look up, arch the back. Inhale. Exhale, round and curl, press the tops of the feet into the mat. Snake-like motion of the spine. Inhale, arching, look up. And smooth. Exhale, round and curl. Smoothing out that spine. Rounding it, reaching to the sky. Inhale, tucking, look up, arching. Exhale, round and curl. Coming to neutral spine, taking right foot off your mat, tucking toes, so you just pivot on the right knee. Extend left leg out, bottom of left foot is on the ground. Reach left arm up to the sky. Look up towards your left hand. Lengthen through the left side body as you hover your bicep over your ear. Reach through the fingertips. Pull the shoulder down into the socket. Notice your side body engage when you do that. And now lengthen, reach through the fingertips a little further. Exhale, pull the shoulder back into the socket. Inhale, lengthen and reach. A little bit more, reach through those fingertips. Float your left foot off the ground. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Feel your core engage. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. And lower down. Pressing palm into the floor as you come back into your tabletop position. And we'll do the other side. So pivot on your left knee, tucking the toes. Your foot will be off the mat. And I'll actually face this way so you can see me. Rolling onto that left knee, extending right leg, reach right arm to the sky. Look up at your fingers. Notice right away the side body, maybe around your hip, your back, and then lengthen the bicep over the ear. Look up to the sky, roll open your shoulder and rib cage. Feel the stretch as you exhale, pull the shoulder into the socket. So your arm is still extended. You just pull it down, squeeze shoulder blades together. Notice the difference as you inhale, reach, lengthen, extend the fingertips. Press the right foot, the sole of the foot into the ground strong. Exhale, pull the shoulder into the socket. Inhale, lengthen, extend, stretching the side of your body. And then exhale, floating up that right foot and bringing elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, crunch, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. One more time, lengthening. Inhale, hold. Lift the leg high. And then exhale, come down back into your tabletop position. Tucking toes, press all the way up and back into your downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Bend and straighten one knee at a time. Just waking up the hips, the back, the legs, ankles, knees. Warming up those joints, getting them lubricated for movement.
And then press all the weight back into the heels. Push through the fingers. Take the pressure out of your wrists. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine. And keep the heels off the ground is okay. You're still pressing them towards the floor. But don't let your body shift forward. Get your shoulders way behind your wrists by pushing through the fingers, the heels of the hands, and where the joints of the fingers meet the palm. Those are your 3 contact points, creating a hand lock, Hasta Bandha. And then look between your hands, slowly walk your feet all the way up to the top of the mat, between your hands, measuring 2 fist distance, keeping that hip width apart stance. Grab opposite elbows, rock side to side, letting all tension and tightness go in your shoulders and traps. Feel the neck release and relax. Release your arms and peace finger grip your big toes. So I'll show you from this angle. So your peace finger gripping the inside of the big toe with your middle and index finger, and then pulling yourself down, elbows bend wide to the sides. As your forehead comes through your legs, if you need to bend your knees, that's fine. Just bringing your belly towards your thighs. Feeling the biceps engage as you pull yourself down, crown of head reaches towards the floor. Notice the length in the hamstrings. And slowly start to straighten the knees little by little. Breathe through any uncomfortable sensations. Release. And now lifting up the front part of your foot, slide your hands underneath your feet and try to touch the toes all the way up to the wrist crease of the hand. So palms are face up, sliding the palms under the feet, toes touch wrist crease. Same hip width apart stance. If you can, bend the elbows and pull yourself down. Depending on your flexibility, you can bend the knees a little if you need to. Shift weight into the balls of the feet so that you're putting pressure on the hands. No need to lift your head. Let your head hang heavy. Crown of head towards the ground, forehead towards your knees. Breathe. Breathe into the back side of your body, your calves, your hamstrings, glutes and back muscles, the back of your neck. We're actually inverting here. So inversions elevate the heart over the head, allowing blood pressure to lower and release tension and have the heart get a little break from pumping circulation, blood flow more to the brain, with the higher chakras being stimulated. Release your hands and inhale, press your fingers into the ground, aligning with your toes. Lengthen your spine, look out. Shift your weight into the balls of the feet. Exhale, forward fold, and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Visualize your vertebrae stacking on top of each other like a slinky, if you remember what those are. I used to have one. Roll the shoulders down and back, and palms facing forward. As your palms face forward, you feel grounded and strong in your mountain pose. Stepping feet all the way together, pressing palms together at center of chest. And we'll work on our moon salutation again, since we had our nice
full moon yesterday. So we inhale, reaching arms up and back, arching. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back, drop the knee. And breathe in as your arms reach up, lift your chest, pushing hips forward. As you exhale, frame foot, step into downward facing dog. Drop down, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide through cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Sit up and scoop all the energy up around you, circling your arms overhead. Press the palms together. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, circle arms overhead. Exhale, flow down and through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, drop left knee. Inhale, reach arms up, lift chest, push hips forward. Exhale, frame foot, step left foot up to meet right. Palms press, lengthen out. Inhale, arching back. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back, dropping the knee. Inhale, arms up, lifting chest. Exhale, downward dog. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Sit up and circle arms overhead, pressing palms into your Anjali Mudra or prayer mudra, which we'll talk about. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale, flow down and through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward, lift chest, arms up, inhale. Exhale, frame foot, step together, fold. Press palms, lengthen out and up. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. So now we'll go a little faster and connect our right and left side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps back. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Exhale, downward dog. Drop knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide through cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, scooping up, circle arms, press palms. Exhale to chest. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, flow down and through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, drop left knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, frame foot, step together, fold, press palms, lengthen out and up, arch back, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back, inhale, arms up, exhale, downward dog. Knees, chest, chin, flow down and through, snake motion, inhale, cobra, exhale, child's pose. Inhale, circle arms around, press palms, exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, scooping up. Exhale, flow down and through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward, drop knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, frame foot. Step together, full. Press palms, lengthen out and up. Inhale, arching back. Exhale, hands to chest. Nice little flowy moon salutation. Getting into that feminine energy and the energy of Scorpio full moon transformation, like a butterfly transforming into a better version of itself. Let's take a moment at the top of the mat, pressing palms together at heart center. Close your eyes and feel your body. Just tune in. Feel your heart rate. Feel yourself grounded into the floor. Strong in this pose. Our Anjali Mudra, or hands at prayer. We usually do this throughout the class, and especially in our namaste at the end of class, and sometimes in the beginning. This mudra connects the right and left hemispheres of the brain, balancing the body. It also means to offer. Our prayer hands can mean to offer gratitude and thanks. So every time you practice this prayer hands, Anjali Mudra, or Namaste hands, just think about the meaning of that balance and that offering. Feel the connection and the energy flowing from right to left palm, from left to right palm. Flutter the eyes open. Take a deep breath in, reaching arms up overhead. Look at thumbs and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look out halfway, lengthen your spine. Bend your knees, plant your palms. Step back into a plank position. Pause here. Make sure your shoulders are directly over your wrists. Engage your core. Squeeze the belly button in and up towards your spine like an Uddiyana Bandha. Engage your Mula Bandha and feel the perineum engage, your root lock. Squeeze the quads. Feel your core getting stronger. As you roll the elbow creases forward, take one more deep breath in and slowly as possible lower your body to the ground as you exhale. Inhale, slide over the tops of the feet, pressing into cobra, rolling shoulders down and back. Feel the extension of the spine as you lift and lengthen your chest. Shift back into your downward facing dog. Push through the fingers, take pressure out of the wrist. Lift your right leg to the sky, bend and straighten that leg. Stack the right leg on top of the left. Reach far over to the left with that right foot. Extending the leg, circle the ankle in both directions. Square your left hip down. Push further through those fingertips so you shift weight back. And heel is down, left heel is down. Bring right knee to nose and shift forward into a three-legged plank. Plant that right foot on the ground between your hands and keep the back heel lifted off the floor. This time engaging your core, reach arms all the way up to your high crescent lunge. Pause here. So I'll give you a few options I'll show you from this angle. Your back heel is lifted. You can keep the arms separate if you're feeling tension in your traps, neck, or shoulders. Otherwise, try pressing the palms together. Feel the external rotation of the upper arm bones and the internal rotation of your elbows rolling in towards your ears. So externally rotating the upper arm bones allows the elbows and forearms to come closer to the sides of your head. Now ground your left heel 45 degrees. Coming into a warrior one. Coming into what's called Kali Mudra or Steeple Mudra. Interlace your pinky, ring, and middle fingers. Cross your thumbs. Just like you're creating a steeple, your index fingers are pressed together and facing the sky. This mudra is an empowering mudra. It helps break through any blockages, clearing through those energy blockages and releasing tension in your body. Look up towards your hands, towards your fingers, pointing your index finger to the sky. Feel the shoulders pulled down towards each other. Release your mudra and open up to your warrior two. Bend into your right knee. Look past your right fingertips. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Sink a little deeper. Breathe. Flip your right palm. Reach forward. Exalt your warrior. Look down at your left hand, walking the hand down the back of the leg. Sink deeper into your pose. Look up towards your right hand, touching thumb and index finger, coming back into your mudra. This time, since the fingers face up to the sky, it's called a Jnana Mudra. It's similar, same mudra, just fingers now face the sky. This helps to activate the diaphragm, opening you up, bringing focus and concentration. Come back to warrior two. Bring right hand to the ground, or you can use a block for your side angle pose. So you can use a block or pillow here. Press your palm flat. Don't try to grip the block. Press it flat and spread the fingers. Lengthen left bicep over the ear. Roll open left shoulder and rib cage. Sink the hips down. Don't elevate them. 90-degree bend at right knee. Feel the stretch through the left fingertips. And then exhale, come down. Frame your foot. Step your back foot approximately 1/3 the distance. Left toes are pointing forward more on a 30-degree angle than 45 like in our warriors. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look out. Exhale, fold, forehead to knee. Breathe and let your hips square. Pull the left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale, look out, lengthen. And this time, see if you can keep that length and bring your chin to your shin. Even if it doesn't touch, notice how much more hamstring extension you feel when you do that. Lengthening your spine, awakening that hamstring, giving it more depth in the stretch. And then start to slowly bend into your right knee. Float your left leg off the ground. Hands still frame your right foot. Toes align with fingers. Open up your left hip. Feel the stretch deepen through the right hamstring in your standing split. And now squaring off that left hip. So you dropped it down and it's square. Flex the left ankle. Bend into right knee. Press strong into that foot. Rise up for your warrior three. Engage the core. So you can have arms out like airplane wings. You can come into your prayer hands, your Anjali Mudra. Giving an offer. You can also reach behind. There's many variations of this warrior three. The most intense is to reach forward. And as we slowly hinge up, press palms, arch the back, inhale, exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, look out halfway, lengthen. Bend knees, plant palms. Maybe this time you're ready to jump back. See how you feel. And lower down. Inhale, slide through cobra. Maybe you're ready to squeeze the quads and lift the knees off the ground for upward facing dog. And exhale for downward facing dog. You can stay here for 5 breaths or drop to your knees in child's pose for 5 breaths. Refocus on your breathing. Connect to your ujjayi breath with sound as you slightly restrict or constrict the throat as the breath moves past on both inhale and exhale. Reconnecting your mind to your body through the breath. And slowly rise up. If you're not in your down dog, go ahead and get back into your downward facing here. Inhale the left leg up to the sky. Bend and straighten that knee. Reach your foot way over to the right. Circle that ankle in both directions. Feel the front of that left hip flexor opening up.
And then square your hip and leg down and push further back into the right heel. Breathe. Flexing left ankle, bring knee to nose. Shift forward to three-legged plank. Plant that left foot between your hands. Keep the right heel lifted. Inhale, rise up to your high crescent lunge. Sink down into it, keeping the right heel off the ground. Look up. Maybe you're able to press the palms together. Externally rotate upper arm bones. And then grounding your back heel 45 degrees. Interlace all fingers except your index finger for your Kali Mudra or Steeple Mudra. So even your thumbs are crossed here. Squeeze those biceps by the ears, look up to your hands, feeling powerful and strong, breaking through any tension and tightness in your body, any energy blockages you're busting through with this mudra. Bend deeper into left knee. Feel left hip pull back, right hip pull forward. Press into right pinky toe. And then inhale, open up, release your mudra. Come into your warrior two. Sink down, flip left palm. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, exalt. Look down your right hand, walk the hand down the back of the leg. Look up towards your left hand, touching thumb and index finger together again in your mudra. And this time, focus on your diaphragm, activating the lift of the diaphragm, breathing in more air, more oxygen as you lengthen through the left side body, reaching those fingers to the sky. Inhale, come back to warrior two, sink a little deeper, look past the left fingertips. And then coming down into your side angle where you can use the block here if you want. Lengthening through the right side body, roll open your shoulder, rib cage, and chest up to the sky. Look under your right armpit, or you can look towards right fingertips. Breathe. One more breath. And exhale, framing foot. Step right foot up about a third of the way and turn toes a little more angled towards the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forehead to knee in your pyramid pose and feel the IT band all the way down the left side of your leg, that outside of the leg as you square your hips. Pull left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Fingers align with toes, lengthening the spine, keeping the back flat. Exhale, bringing chin to shin, keeping that length of the spine. Notice how much more you're getting that hamstring activated all the way down, pressing the left big toe mound into the ground, getting length. I feel like there's an air show going on right now. I keep hearing all these like jets fly by. I wonder if this weekend was supposed to be the air show and if they're still flying around. Shift, bending left knee, shift into your left foot and float right leg up off the ground into your standing split. Opening up your hips, stacking right hip on top of left, forehead to knee. Crown of head to toes, keeping toes aligned with fingertips. And now squaring right hip down, flexing ankle, keeping the hips square, micro bend in left knee. You could come into any version or variation of your warrior three. Move slow, control the movement. Your choice. You can even move your arms through all three, challenging your balance. And then press strong through the left foot, lowering right leg, arching the back, palms press, lengthen, inhale, and exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, look out, flatten your back, bend knees, plant palms, step, walk, or jump. Maybe this time you can hover above the ground in your forelimb staff pose. Inhale, push through to upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. And hold here for 5 breaths or come to child's pose and breathe. If you're in child's pose, you can also reach your hands back toward your feet and relax the traps and shoulders. As you breathe, making that sound with the breath, Ujjayi breathing. Reconnect with your intentions for the world and yourself. And slowly rolling up and coming back into your downward facing dog if you were in child's pose. And then look between your hands. Bend your knees, bring belly to thighs. When you're ready, jump, extending the legs, land between your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, press through the feet. Inhale, arching up and back. Exhale, hands to chest. So I'll face you, but you can stay at the top of your mat. Coming into our balanced posture. Separate feet hip width apart. Coming into foot lock, lift 10 toes off the ground, engaging the inner arches of the foot and the ankles. Keep that engagement and spread the toes as you press them down, grounding, internal rotation of upper thighs, pressing evenly through all 4 corners of your foot. Micro knee bend. This is so important to ground you for balanced postures and any standing postures. Shift into right foot. Roll open left knee, coming into tree. Any version, any variation. If you're coming above the knee, hold the foot with your hand. Hold the ankle and pull it higher. Do not press against the inner knee. Don't press against the knee with the foot. So either be above or below. You can press your palms together in your Anjali Mudra for your offering of gratitude. You can also reach the arms up overhead, and you can separate your tree into branches and come into your Jnana Mudra, because the fingertips are now facing up, which differentiates it from the Gyan Mudra. Same position, just fingertips are now up instead of down like we did in our meditation. So this again activates and lifts the diaphragm and helps keep you focused, helps your concentration. Slowly lowering, bringing palms back to center of chest. If you did the other mudra, release and walk out side to side, releasing that groundedness. Come back to center. Tree on the other side. First, we need to ground. So lifting all 10 toes, spread the toes, activating the legs, squat, quads and inner thighs are engaged, shifting into left side, roll open right foot. Do the same thing you did on the first side. So below or above the knee, palms compress or elevate, maybe opening your branches. You can bend elbows or extend arms. And keep that Jnana Mudra. Looking straight ahead, keeping your eyes on the prize. Focus on your goal, on your target. As you exhale, bring your hands back to center of chest.
Staying focused in your balance, slowly bring right knee forward, release the leg, back down. You can walk it out. And we're coming back to the top of the mat. Ooh, got a little feet together at the top. Bringing palms at center of chest. Looking forward, straight ahead. Taking a deep breath in, circling arms up and back, arching, look at thumbs. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, look out halfway, lengthen. Plant palms, bend knees, step walk, or jump back and go through your yoga flow, any version, any variation. Coming into downward facing dog, bring both feet together, big toes touching. Right leg sweeps the sky, bend and straighten that knee. And then bring that knee all the way forward to touch your right tricep. Engage your core. Feel the heel lift up towards your belly. Nice deep breath in. And exhale, drop the foot near your left wrist and your right knee down by your right wrist. Coming into pigeon. Notice that I'm scooting this left foot behind me with the toes tucked so that when the knee drops, I can square my left hip. Now inhale, lift the chest and find a spot where you can hold. I want you to be able to lift your hands off the ground. So I'm going to challenge you a bit here. If you want to keep the back toes tucked, you can. Otherwise, release top of foot to the ground. So you're balancing here. Your hips are squared, your hands are not touching, and your chest is upright. So you have a little back extension here. Spine is tall. Right knee aligned with right hip. Right foot aligned with left hip. Bring your pinky fingertips together to touch, and bring your thumbs alongside to touch the whole entire edge. Your ring, middle, and index finger are open and spread. Look up to the sky. This is your Lotus Mudra. Opening up, Lotus Mudra, just like it comes out of the depths of the mud and blooms. It's about transformation. It's about purity and beauty. So look up to the sky and believe in yourself, believe in your own transformation. Every time you take a yoga class, every time you do the right thing with love and compassion, you're being your best self daily. So that transformation, we always have a chance to be pure and be beautiful and transform. Now release your hands to the ground and walk them out, folding into your pigeon, forehead to the ground, squaring off the hips. Breathe. Let it all go now. That was a lot of strength to hold yourself up, a lot of core strength. You feel your back muscles, your abs. Now let it all go. Release it down into the ground and breathe. Slowly lift up your head. Walk your hands back towards your shin. Press strong into the ground as you tuck your left toes. You can keep that left knee on the ground and bring right leg up into three-legged table, circling the hip,
Or you can press back and up into three-legged down dog, lifting left knee off the ground, just circling the hip. If you chose to come into three-legged down dog, you can also do your wild thing by flipping your dog. If you know how to do it, you look over your left shoulder, see your foot there, seeing your right foot, and flipping, releasing right hand, dropping that right foot to the ground, and extending hips high. Look at your right hand, keeping hips high. Left leg is extended, right knee bent, and pressing your sole of the foot into the floor. Then flipping back, kicking up, back into your downward facing dog. If you were in tabletop, press into your downward dog. If you like, you can do another yoga flow, clearing out that energy, that space. Otherwise, bring your feet together and float the left leg to the sky and bringing that left knee to touch your left tricep. Bring it up, shift your body weight forward, stack the shoulders over the wrist, engage your core. Breathe, belly button in towards the spine. Don't let this left foot touch the floor, dangle, pull the heel up high, nice and strong. And then gently bring your left foot up to your right wrist and your left knee up to your left wrist for pigeon. Keeping the right toes tucked, slide that foot back, drop your hips and square them. So position yourself to where you can allow your hands to come off the ground. If it's better for you to point your toes and press top of foot, that's fine. If you need to angle your left shin down a little, that's fine as well. But try to get it to where you're balanced and can release your hands. Coming back into our Lotus Mudra, tips of pinkies touch and outer edge of thumbs, outside of thumbs pressed together. Pinky fingers touch, outer edge of thumbs touch, rest of fingers open up to the sky. Look up, reaching arms up, opening your lotus flower blooming. No matter what muddy stuff we have to go through in life, we can always transform. Each and every day, we have the opportunity to choose who we want to be. And we can transform into our best selves each and every day. It's always a new day. There's always a rebirth and a transformation that can occur. All you have to do is choose it. So now releasing hands to the ground, walking your arms out and fold your forehead down into your pigeon. So just remember, all is not lost. Even if you make a mistake, forgive yourself, move on, don't identify with guilt. Let it go. We're human, we all make mistakes. We're not perfect. We just have to decide tomorrow's another day and rebirth, restart, transform. Who do you want to be today?
Slowly start to walk your hands back towards your shin, lifting your head up, pressing strong into your mat, engaging your core as you tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, or coming into your three-leg tabletop by keeping knee off the ground. We're circling your hip. If you're in your downward facing dog, circling both directions, you can also flip. If you flipped your dog on the first side into wild thing, go ahead and do that on this side, feeling a nice hip extension. And then flipping it back into your downward facing dog. If you want, you can do another yoga flow. If you're feeling strong, you want to push yourself and challenge yourself today. Otherwise, just from your downward dog, look between your hands, bend your knees, and jump, crossing ankles to the top of the mat, extending legs out in front of you. Pressing palms by your sides into the ground, lift and lengthen your chest and spine tall. Staff pose. Roll shoulders down away from ears. Belly button in and up towards spine. Release hands reaching forward. Take a deep breath in as you hinge and lengthen through your hips. Spine is long. As you exhale, grab the outsides of your feet, forehead to your knees, crown of head to toes. Option here is to use your strap or belt around the bottoms of your feet. If you're not able to keep the length or if your knees are bending, just use the strap. And that way your hands can grip closer to your body and not so far away to where you can really lengthen your spine and just hinge from the hips instead of rounding and curling. So try it this way today. Feel the hamstrings awaken again. Opening up those hamstrings. Breathe. And now you can just let go and let the arms fall to the sides and fold your body in half. Just let it all go. No need to hold on to anything. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Plant your feet on the ground. Make sure you're in the center of your mat. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Engage your core, float your feet off the ground, and then reach your arms forward into your boat pose. Squeeze the knees together, lift the chest, lengthen the spine, look out. If you need to hold your backs of legs, if it gets too challenging, you can. If you want to challenge yourself further, engage the quads and straighten the knees. Squeezing abs tight. And now, slowly, with control, lower yourself to the ground. Reach arms overhead and do full body good morning stretch. Lengthen in opposite directions. Toes and fingers are stretching in opposite directions, away from each other. Lengthen your whole body. And then pull your knees into your chest, rocking a little side to side. Plant your feet on the ground, reach for your heels. See if you can touch your heels with your hands, and then lift your hips for your bridge variation. Pressing the feet flat, feet are hip width apart, knees aligned over ankles. And now, if you're able to touch those ankles, release and interlace the fingers. Extend elbows, pinkies press to the ground. Lengthen your neck. Don't scrunch in. Keep your neck long. Chin tuck slightly to throat. Release hands from that shoulder stretch. See if you can hook the heel of your palm underneath your hip on the back side of the sacrum and low back area, but you're more towards the sacrum to support under the hip. Feel the deeper extension, but it's supported. And now lift your left leg off the ground, point and flex the ankle. Lower it down. Lift your right leg off the ground. Point and flex the ankle. Lower it down. Press both feet into the ground. Release your arms. Fingers point to the sky. And slowly lower your back down flat. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Grab your strap or belt if you have one. If not, no worries. Extend your right leg up to the sky. Bring the strap under the ball of the foot, or you can just hold the foot with your hands. Even if your knee is bending, you can slowly straighten it with each breath and extend your left leg out, pulling towards you. Release your left arm to the ground. Hold the strap, both strap ends with your right hand, or hold your foot with your right hand, open to the right. Feel the inner thigh, feel the hamstring. Press, you can use your left hand to press this left hip flexor down. Come up slowly, switch hands, grabbing straps with left hand or grabbing foot with left hand. Twist, lower the leg to the left, turn your head to the right, extend right arm, drop right shoulder to the ground. Feel the length through the outside of your left leg, or right leg, sorry, and twisting deeper. So right side IT band is stretching. Bend into right knee as you press it down using your left hand. Release strap. Coming back to center, pull right knee into chest. Release it down. Grabbing strap underneath ball of left foot. So you can walk up your hands. Just keep your head on the ground for this one. We're just passively stretching that hamstring. Breathe. You can hold on to the feet with both hands if you don't have a strap. It's okay if your knee's bent. You just slowly straighten it. And then you can grab the strap, both ends with the left hand, opening up the leg to the left, keeping it as straight as possible. Right hand can open to the right, or use right hand to press down that right hip. Squeeze your right quad, keeping the leg on the ground. Both legs are straight. You can turn your head to the right. Feeling inner thigh. Slowly come up, switching hands. Release left arm to the ground, twisting. Both legs remain straight. Ankles are flexed. Feel the length down the left side IT band. Feel the twist through your back as you breathe. Dropping left shoulder, shoulder blade to the ground. Bend into left knee. Press right palm on left knee for a deeper twist through the spine. Closing eyes and breathing. Coming back to center, pulling left knee into chest, pulling both knees into chest, squaring hips, flattening back. We're gonna do circles. So bring tops of palms or palms on tops of knees as you circle on the sacrum clockwise, doing a few circles. And counterclockwise from tailbone to low back, circling through the sacrum. And then coming back to center, We're going to do 3 full contraction relaxation. And on your final relaxation will be your Shavasana, your corpse pose. So engage all muscles as you lift your head up, squeeze your quads, your biceps, your abs, your chest, your facial muscles. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relaxing down. Feel the ground underneath you. Inhale, come back up. Squeeze every muscle, contracting simultaneously as much as you can. Squeezing. Take a deep breath in and relaxing. Exhale. And one more time as you inhale, squeeze all your muscles, contracting simultaneously. Every muscle in your body squeezing tight, 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 tight. Taking one more deep breath in and exhale, releasing, relaxing, completely letting go and surrendering down into your mat. Just like quicksand. Feel your body sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you let go. You're safe and you can fully surrender your thoughts, your emotions, and your physical body. With each and every breath, you sink even further down, deeper and deeper into complete relaxation, lying perfectly still, just breathing. slowly and gently bring your awareness back into the room. Notice your breath rising your belly and chest and allowing it to fall on your exhale. Feel your body tuning in and starting to wake it back up with slow, gentle movements of the fingers and the toes, wrists and ankles. And however it feels best to you, slowly making your way over to your right side, going through that death and rebirth process, that transformation. Pressing into the ground and slowly lifting yourself up to your comfortable cross-legged seated position. And this time, we still come into our Gyan or Chin Mudra, touching thumb and pointer finger. But we place the palms down now. Fingers still point into the ground. Palms face up are open and receiving. Palms face down are grounding. So feel the energy of the earth beneath you. As you sit up tall, press the wrists into the knees, relax the shoulders, keep the eyes closed. Tuning into your body. Remember, no matter what your circumstances are, whatever is happening around you, the environment, maybe yesterday was challenging for you, maybe it didn't go the way you wanted it to go, but today is a new day, and you can choose how you want to feel, act, react, and how you want to be each and every day by having faith and trust in yourself and deciding today I choose to be strong. Today I choose compassion. Today I choose to be love and to connect with the peace within me. Just like a bird lands on a branch, it knows that the branch could break, so it doesn't have faith and trust in the branch itself, but in its own wings, knowing it could fly. So have that faith in yourself, knowing you can transform and be whoever you want to be each and every day. Trust in your wings. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.